I remember coming to the studio from school and going in the old manager's office, and he would just have that tapes of like demos and songs that they were working on, and just going through it and be like, "What the hell is this?" And like, "Oh man, this is crazy. This definitely got to go on the album." And this is before it was three verses to the song, so just seeing it go from the demo process to like the completed version was amazing to me. You know what I'm saying? And it's a classic song even to this day.
We had to clear that sample. That's one of the
Okay.
ones that we had to clear. So we cleared that sample even before that. So when we heard it, we thought it was incredible with the vocoder and all of that. And you know what I'm saying? And then Dilla made a classic, beat out of it. And
Not only that, Herbie Hancock didn't even know
yeah,
that it was his sample.
yes, I was getting to that part. Yeah, so when we went to go clear it, Herbie Hancock said, "Where is the sample at?"
Wow.
We was like, "It's the whole damn record. What are you talking about?" It didn't make no sense. So that means we could have got away with it, but by then it was too late. So that's one part of that record that a lot of people didn't know. Herbie Hancock couldn't even identify his own sample. We was definitely in the basement of Dilla's crib, and usually with records, the set off was either me or Dilla setting it off, like far as setting off the records, and then we end up going to get by 10 and finish it up. You know what I'm saying? That's usually how we did a lot of records. I say good 70% of the joints. So that's one of those. So me and Dilla will be vibing or something, and then it was like, man, we got to go get 10, and then so we can finish this record up. You know what I'm saying? So that was definitely one of those records. So me and Dilla set that off, and then we scooped up 10 like shortly after we knew we had something. Also, another thing about Get This Money that people don't know is By 10 had to write his verse over like 3 times. So it's at least two different verses of By 10's verse on Get This Money.
Oh, wow.
Because here's the thing. We had a thing when we did songs that By 10 will start off talking about the topic, and then he'll go somewhere else. And you know what I'm saying? And then that used to frustrate Dilla sometimes. And he was like, "Nah, man, you're gonna have to write something else, right? You have to write another one." so By 10 ended up writing like 2 or 3 verses to Get This Money.
And Dilla wanted it. He still didn't get it the way that Dilla wanted it. He was just like, "All right, we got to turn it in, so this will do." Which is why his verse kind of fades out at the end. As a producer, you can hear the record finished in your head, and sometimes when it's not exactly the way you hear it, you're like, but it's still dope. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like By 10 gonna write no trash. It's just By 10 was the curveball, and sometimes he took a different approach instead of just staying specifically on the topic.
So when people first heard the beats, when they know Dilla's doing the beats, they gonna say they remind me of Tribe Called Quest. But our lyrics, we was like the gangster version or the hood version of Tribe Called Quest. So talking about money, yes, we're talking about money. You know what I'm saying? We talking about women. We're talking about what we had in our lives or what we wanted to strive to get at that time.